Hi guys, Ellis here, coming at you with episode 3 of Scout Report. I'm so happy to be back. Obviously, I haven't uploaded in quite a while. I've actually tried to recording this video about 3 or 4 times, but at the time I didn't really have time, so I've just moved back from university. I've just finished university. It's been a very stressful sort of month for me, so I haven't really had time to make any videos, edit or upload. So that's kind of been why I've had this hiatus, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into it. So yeah, the scout report's going to be all about Benjamin Henrichs from Bayer Leverkusen. So yeah, let's get into it. So as I said, Benjamin Henrichs is a 21-year-old right back who plays for Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. He's a fullback, but he can play right back or left back. He's very two-footed. He can play either fullback. Makes him a very useful player. His first appearance was in late 2015 at the age of 19, and today, as you know, I compare these players with quality players in their positions and similar nationalities and stuff like that. So I would be comparing Henrichs to Joshua Kimmich, obviously the Bayern Munich right back, who's also young in himself, but I feel like at this point everyone knows his quality. So yeah. Okay, so Benjamin Henrichs this season has made 23 league appearances this season, with 11 of those being starts and 12 of them come off the bench. So he hasn't had as much of a first team impact as a player of his age and his quality would have liked to have had this season. However, in these games he has averaged 3.1 tackles and interceptions per game, which is very good for a fullback, especially when nowadays fullbacks are expected to attack more. Him having that strong defensive output has really helped towards Leverkusen's defence this season. Whereas if you look at Kimmich has only had 2.1 tackles and interceptions per game. However, he is a much more advanced fullback, as you are going to be able to tell from his attacking stats. For example, in the league, Henrichs only has 1 assist this season in his 23 appearances, which isn't really good enough for a fullback. But I'm just kind of, in my opinion, I'm just putting that down to the fact that he hasn't started many games. He's probably only played about 60, 70 minutes. He's probably come on at the 60th or 70th minute of a game, you know, just to help defend when they're not really attacking. So that's why I'm kind of putting it down. That's why I think maybe his assist numbers are low. If you compare that to Kimmich, as I said, Kimmich is so much more of an advanced fullback. So he actually has 10 assists and a goal in the league this season. So 11 goal involvements for a fullback is really good. Those are Marcos Alonso numbers. Yeah. Henrichs is averaging 1 dribble per game, with a third of those being successful. And as I said, he's not an attacking fullback, but he is still dribbling, trying to take the ball past players, which is quite a strong attribute for a fullback. So at least he's actually having some sort of success with his dribbles. Whereas Kimmich is averaging 1.7 per game with a 0.7 success rate. So he's 0.7 times out of the 1.7 he's successful. I butchered that, but I'm gonna go with it because I'm doing this all in one take. So at the end of the season, Leverkusen ended up in 5th place, which is a Europa League position. They'll be bitterly disappointed to miss out on the Champions League, but I mean, you know, Bayern Munich, obviously they weren't going to get over them. RB Leipzig actually I think finished underneath them, where the Borussia Dortmund also obviously ended in front of them, and also Hoffenheim obviously come third as well. So the teams in front of them were very high quality teams. So yeah, that's why they're in this low position. But also they did have an issue with goals throughout the season, with scoring goals. The defense is actually pretty solid, but yeah, they couldn't really score the goals. So obviously Henrichs didn't have too much of an impact, I suppose you could say, as a fullback towards his season, with only having 11 starts and 12 late substitute appearances. But yeah, okay, so Benjamin Henrichs, in my opinion, is he's a good quality fullback already. He's a very useful player, as I said. Being able to play on either flank is such a useful attribute for any player. Being able to play more than one position is, as I said, very useful. I do think he has a high potential, though. I don't think, sadly for him, being first choice right back for Germany, for example, is an achievable thing, just due to the fact that Kimmich is such a good player. But that left back slot, you never know. Him, Philip Max, they will be fighting for that position in the future. So he could be a mainstay in that Germany team if he does develop correctly. Obviously, this is just my opinion. I mean, not going to lie, most of my opinions do come from playing lots and lots of Football Manager, lots and lots of FIFA, and looking at lots and lots of transfers, like transfer stories, and going on whoscored.com and looking at the stats. So my opinion might be slightly skew-if due to the fact that I do buy this guy a lot on Football Manager, but you know what? I've said facts so far, so this bit's my opinion. So yeah, I do think he has a very good potential. He's a very quality player. He can play either side. He's very two-footed. His pass stats, had a 74% pass completion throughout the season, which is actually quite high. So he's a good passer of the ball. And yeah, and all this is actually linked to him. Chelsea have been linked with a £31 million move in recent weeks. I'm recording this just before the transfer window, so yeah, so Chelsea would be a big step up for him. I think he would get the nod at right back over Victor Moses. It'd be interesting to see how he plays in that sort of position. It could be interesting to see what happens after Conte, because if Conte stays as manager and he gets brought in, will he be playing that right wing back position? Well, obviously he is going to have to be more advanced, and as I said, that isn't really part of his game yet. So it will be interesting to see if that move does materialise, how good he will be. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm back finally. I'm going to be recording and uploading a lot more often from now on. I want the channel to grow. I want to kind of grow an audience, and this is the first step towards that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, please comment, and please subscribe. If you do subscribe, please click that notification bell just so you know when I'm uploading these videos. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.